Hello there. This is Rom Wills coming back at you with yet another podcast. The world is your classroom. Now, people who follow me regularly know I always say, hey, get out there. Get out there. I'm going to tell you something now. As men, we're not built to sit on our asses. We're not built to it. We're not built. That's why I always tell guys to go out. We're not built for it. We're supposed to go out and explore. Like, think about the atom. The atom got like these two dots. One is stationary. The other one is going in a circle. The one going in a circle, that's masculine energy. The one staying still is feminine energy. This is very important. We're supposed to go out and explore. Get to know the area that you in. Travel. Travel, as best as possible, even if it's like someplace off the beaten path. I'm going to tell you something now. Whenever I travel any place, I like going off the beaten path. I don't necessarily like tourist places. I like going like in the neighborhoods and stuff and seeing how people are actually living. Understand that. Understand that. So it's like, all right. Let me go find out. Like, learns different things. Shoot. Go eat in different places. One of my favorite things, actually, my oldest son's favorite thing is to go to different restaurants and try different foods. I actually told him, hey, you know what? Think about being a food critic. Because he loves it, but he likes to get out. My youngest son likes to get out and go different places. And even if it's that simple, because you learn something every moment. As a man, we supposed to go out, find out what's going on in the world so we know how to lead our family. Well, first, before you even get to the family, know how to lead yourself. Because think about something. You need, as a man, you're supposed to get out here. You're supposed to handle your business. You're supposed to make your money. You're supposed to live your mission. And this ain't even dealing with the women. I told y'all the women are the commercial to your program. This is just knowing what's up, what's going on. In the video before, I said stay close to the streets. And when I said that, I ain't mean necessarily some like hood place or something like that. Just in general. I mean, if you live in the most expensive zip codes in the country, well, find out what's in that area. Figure out the stores, explore. Always be looking for something important. Always looking, and just put the knowledge away. You don't necessarily have to use the knowledge, but have that knowledge. It could be something as simple as knowing a place that you can go, let me bring women into it, on a nice little date that's out of the way. Especially for some of y'all who got multiple women. You may need that spot. But you want to learn stuff. You want to learn as best as possible. And even when you're online, I would say this, even when you're online, because one of the things I do, I'll hit a lot of different pages up, channels that got nothing to do with relationships or anything I normally talk about. I'll just check it out if they got some interesting knowledge. I've sat through some lectures on subjects I had never been exposed to. That's seriously, I've sat there, it's like, oh wow, I don't know about this. Let me see what's up with it. Now, were they areas that I had immediate use for? No, but that can change in the future. Think about it. That can change any time. Because what do they say about knowledge? They say knowledge is power. I would amend that to say applied knowledge is power. But how do you have that power if you don't have knowledge, if you don't know what's up? Deal with different types of people. Learn the nuances of different groups. Like one of the things I always said, I pay attention to social class, subcultures, And every little bit helps. Like, I give you an example, because I've talked before about being exposed to the deaf community. These are people who are either hard of hearing or don't have functional hearing. And the thing is, many of them don't see it as a handicap, not at all. They just see it as a normal way of being. They have their own language, American Sign Language, ways they interact. Now, dealing with some of them, I found out something interesting. Like for the fellas, like you may meet a woman, she's deaf. And she's actually she looks you in the eye. That's not a choosing signal. She's always looking at your face, your lips. That's not a choosing signal. One, they always look at somebody directly because they are reading those lips, not in a sexual manner, but they reading it, trying to get an idea. They tend to be very expressive and everything. So the thing is, that's part of their culture. But you need to know that because, trust me, when I encountered that community, I had to have a young lady kind of let me know that. Because she was doing that staring, then she had to be like, well, we need to know what you're saying, And she said it, she communicated in her own way how that. But, it's like you really understand that. And that's just one thing, seeing different things, seeing different, going to different places. Like, sometimes just drive around your city. Or it could be you move into a new area, just drive around, see where things are. Like in the area I'm in now, the general county I'm in, when I first moved here with my family, I just drove around. Just finding it. I just went. I said, okay, I remember this highway. This was before GPS got big, so I was like, okay, I gotta keep track of it. But I was able to find some interesting things. I was able to find many things that actually benefited me in the future. And so that's the thing. It's always a classroom. Whenever you travel, you deal with different people, you learn different people, different cultures, different subcultures. Shoot, even different racial groups sometimes. You learn a lot. Like every time you step out the door, it's a learning experience. And plus, in the day of the internet, where all you have to do is sit down on your phone, your computer, even your TV, your smart TV, and you can just check out stuff. We have access to so much information. There's no excuse. Everybody can learn. I mean, you can learn everything. Like cutting my son's hair. I learned how to fade him up watching some videos. I ain't that professional, like, master barber level yet. But I was able to learn a lot. So the world is your classroom. And as long as you can remember that, things will be all right. Like every opportunity, even like when you have bad experiences, learn from them. Learn from those experiences. All right? So that's all I have for now. Think about it. And, hey, go to class. Peace and blessings, y'all.